On January 31, 2025, reports emerged that China is in the process of constructing the largest military command center in the world, a facility projected to be 10 times the size of the U.S. Pentagon. Located approximately 30 kilometers southwest of Beijing, the project, often referred to as Beijing Military City, has garnered significant attention and concern from Western intelligence agencies, particularly in light of escalating tensions in the Asia-Pacific region, specifically surrounding Taiwan. Scale and purpose of the facility. The command center is being developed on a massive 1,500-acre site with evidence of extensive construction visible through satellite imagery. Analysts have noted the presence of over 100 cranes at the site, indicating rapid development. Experts suggest that this facility could serve a critical role as a primary command and control center during wartime, providing secure communication channels and protection against potential missile strikes, especially from U.S. bunker-buster weapons. Shift in military doctrine. Former CIA analyst Dennis Wilder has pointed out that the establishment of such a vast military complex signifies a marked shift in China's military doctrine. The intent appears to go beyond merely enhancing conventional military capabilities. It also reflects a focus on developing advanced nuclear warfare capabilities. Reports indicate that President Xi Jinping has directed the People's Liberation Army (PLA) to prepare for possible military engagement with Taiwan by 2027, further intensifying scrutiny of this ambitious construction project. Secrecy and security measures. The construction of the command center has been characterized by its secrecy, with limited official commentary from Beijing. Local residents have noted a heavy military presence around the area, and access to the site has been restricted, underscoring its strategic importance. The project is believed to include heavily fortified bunkers designed to withstand missile strikes, ensuring the safety of China's top military leaders during potential conflicts. Comparative analysis with the Pentagon. Despite the Pentagon's status as a well-known military hub, reports have highlighted that China's new facility aims to surpass it in both scale and functionality. The lack of transparency surrounding the construction contrasts sharply with the extensive public knowledge regarding the operations and structure of the Pentagon. This opacity raises concerns among Western nations, particularly the United States, regarding China's intentions and strategic planning. Ongoing developments. Surveillance of the site has been ongoing since mid-2024, and recent satellite images confirm rapid development as of January 2025. The absence of commercial infrastructure suggests a singular focus on military objectives, aligning with China's broader military expansion efforts amidst rising geopolitical tensions in the region. Conclusion. The construction of this extensive military command center reflects China's ambition to significantly enhance its military capabilities. The implications of this facility on regional and global security are profound, inviting scrutiny and concern from Western nations as the dynamics of military power continue to evolve. With the looming potential for conflict, especially regarding Taiwan, the establishment of such a facility could mark a pivotal moment in the trajectory of China's military strategy and international relations. The content presents several counterintuitive points regarding China's military expansion and the implications of constructing a command center larger than the Pentagon. Here are the key counterintuitive insights. 1. Perception of military might versus actual capability. While the construction of a facility 10 times larger than the Pentagon suggests overwhelming military power, it may also indicate insecurity. A nation that feels threatened might invest in such structures not just for offensive capabilities but also as a defensive measure against perceived aggressors, particularly in the context of escalating tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. 2. Secrecy as a sign of strength and weakness. The extensive secrecy surrounding the construction of the command center indicates a desire to maintain tactical advantages and prevent intelligence gathering by rival nations. However, this secrecy may also reflect a lack of confidence in their military strategies. A truly dominant military power might not feel the need to conceal its capabilities to this extent. 3. focus on nuclear readiness versus conventional warfare. While the facility is designed with nuclear warfare in mind, the emphasis on nuclear capabilities may unintentionally highlight vulnerabilities in conventional military readiness. A highly nuclear-focused strategy can lead to an underestimation of the importance of conventional forces, which are crucial in most conflicts, potentially leading to strategic miscalculations. For implications for global military dynamics, the existence of such a massive command center could lead to an arms race rather than a straightforward increase in military capability. Other nations, particularly the US, may respond with their own expansions or technological advancements, thereby increasing global tensions rather than stabilizing the region. 5. Public perception of military expansion. The public in China may view this expansion as a sign of national strength and pride. However, the international community might interpret it as aggression, which could lead to increased sanctions or military alliances against China, ultimately isolating it on the global stage despite its intentions to assert dominance. 6. Potential for miscommunication. The construction of a significant military facility could lead to misinterpretations by other countries, particularly the US and its allies. They may view this as an imminent threat, leading to preemptive measures that escalate tensions, creating a cycle of suspicion and conflict rather than cooperation. 7. Technological development versus physical size. While a larger command center may symbolize power, it does not necessarily translate into superior military effectiveness. Modern warfare increasingly relies on technology, intelligence, and cyber capabilities, which may be compromised if the focus is disproportionately placed on physical infrastructure. In summary, while the construction of a massive military command center in China is perceived as a show of strength, it could equally indicate underlying insecurities, provoke an arms race, and lead to misinterpretations that escalate global tensions. The implications of such a development are complex and multifaceted, challenging the conventional understanding of military power. The report on China's construction of a military command center significantly larger than the Pentagon highlights multiple layers of strategic importance that may be overlooked by the general public and analysts alike. Here are some critical points of content that deserve emphasis due to their implications in global military dynamics, geopolitical stability, and the evolving nature of warfare. 1. Physical size and strategic purpose. The sheer scale of the facility, reported to be 10 times larger than the Pentagon, commands attention not just for its physical dimensions but for what it symbolizes. This project, spanning 1,500 acres, suggests an ambition to create an advanced military infrastructure capable of comprehensive command and control during conflicts. Such a facility is likely designed to coordinate military operations across various domains: land, sea, air, and cyber, signaling a shift towards a more integrated approach to military strategy. The ability to operate from a fortified command post shields high-ranking officials from potential attacks, indicating a serious commitment to military resilience. 2. Response to global tensions. The timing of this construction is noteworthy. It coincides with escalating tensions surrounding Taiwan and heightened military posturing from the United States in the Asia-Pacific region. The facility's development appears to be a direct response to perceived threats and a preparation for potential conflict scenarios, particularly regarding Taiwan. This proactive stance may indicate a strategic pivot in China's military doctrine towards a more aggressive posture, which could have significant ramifications for regional stability and international relations. 3. Nuclear warfare and strategic deterrence. The report emphasizes China's intention to enhance its nuclear capabilities, which is crucial in understanding the broader implications of this command center. Analysts have pointed out that the facility could serve as a hub for coordinating nuclear operations, integrating advanced communication systems that are essential for effective deterrence. This development can be perceived as a move to counterbalance U.S. military superiority and could potentially trigger an arms race, particularly in nuclear capabilities, affecting international security dynamics. 4. Secrecy and information control. The construction project has been characterized by a high level of secrecy with limited official information released by the Chinese government. Observations of heavy military presence and restricted access around the site underscore the importance of maintaining operational security. This secrecy could be interpreted as a strategy to prevent adversaries from gaining insights into China's military capabilities and plans, reinforcing the notion that information control is as vital as military might in modern warfare. 5. Comparison with the Pentagon. The comparative analysis between this new facility and the Pentagon raises important questions about transparency and openness in military operations. The Pentagon as a well-known military hub operates under a degree of public scrutiny, whereas the lack of transparency surrounding the Beijing Military City may lead to misinterpretations and miscalculations by foreign intelligence agencies. The contrast in operational openness could affect trust and diplomatic relations, contributing to increased tensions. 6. Underground infrastructure and resilience. The mention of heavily fortified bunkers and extensive underground tunnels indicates a strategic emphasis on resilience against advanced military technologies such as bunker-buster bombs. This aspect highlights an evolution in military architecture focused on survivability, which is becoming increasingly essential in modern warfare, where advanced weaponry can target traditional military assets. 7. Geopolitical implications. The establishment of such a vast command center aligns with China's broader geopolitical ambitions, particularly in asserting dominance in the Asia-Pacific region. Analysts suggest that this could serve as a launching point for military operations not only in Taiwan but also against other regional adversaries. As China enhances its military capabilities, the potential for conflicts over maritime rights, territorial disputes, and influence in neighboring countries increases significantly. 8. Potential for escalation in regional conflicts. The construction of this military command center may not only serve as a deterrent but also as a catalyst for escalation in regional conflicts. The perception of an aggressive military buildup could provoke neighboring countries to enhance their military readiness or seek alliances with other powers such as the United States. The resulting arms races and military posturing could destabilize the region further, increasing the likelihood of miscalculations leading to conflict. 9. International intelligence response. Western intelligence agencies' heightened concern over the facility reflects a broader trend in which nations are increasingly vigilant about each other's military developments. The monitoring of this construction site illustrates the need for continuous intelligence assessments in a rapidly changing global landscape. The facility's implications will likely lead to shifts in military strategies and alliances as countries reassess their defense postures in light of China's expanding capabilities. 10. Public perception and domestic stability. Finally, the construction of a massive military command center could also serve domestic political purposes. It may bolster national pride and support for the Communist Party by showcasing China's military modernization efforts. This could help the government consolidate power and distract the public from domestic issues by focusing on external threats and national security. Conclusion. The implications of China's new military command center extend far beyond its physical structure. It represents a significant shift in military strategy, regional dynamics, and global security realities. Observers must consider these factors to fully understand the potential repercussions of this development, as it is likely to influence not only China's military posture but also the responses of other nations navigating an increasingly complex geopolitical landscape. 1. Scale and strategic importance. The construction of a military command center 10 times larger than the Pentagon signals a major escalation in China's military ambitions. This facility's size and design, particularly its fortified nature intended to withstand missile strikes, indicate a shift toward a more aggressive military posture. Analysts suggest it will serve as a primary command center during conflict, enhancing China's ability to coordinate military operations and secure communications. The sheer scale of the project, as evidenced by satellite images showing over 100 cranes at work, underscores its significance in China's military planning and modernization efforts. 2. Military doctrine shift and geopolitical implications. The establishment of this vast military complex represents a notable shift in China's military doctrine, as highlighted by former CIA analyst Dennis Wilder. This development aligns with Xi Jinping's directive to the People's Liberation Army (PLA) to be prepared for potential military actions against Taiwan by 2027. This not only heightens regional tensions but also raises concerns among Western nations regarding China's strategic intentions, particularly in the context of an increasingly assertive stance toward its territorial claims and military capabilities. 3. Secrecy and lack of transparency. The construction of the command center is characterized by a high degree of secrecy with minimal official commentary from Beijing. Reports of heavy military presence and restricted access to the site further emphasize its strategic importance. This contrasts sharply with the transparency surrounding the Pentagon's operations and structure. The lack of public information about the facility fuels speculation and concern regarding China's military objectives, making it a focal point for intelligence assessments from Western agencies. 4. Comparative military capability. The intended functionality and scale of China's military command center highlight a significant comparative analysis with the U.S. Pentagon. While the Pentagon is a well-known military hub, China aims to create a facility that not only surpasses it in size but also enhances its operational capabilities. The implications of this development extend beyond mere size. It signifies China's ambition to integrate advanced technologies and military strategies into its command structure, potentially reshaping the global military balance of power and prompting a re-evaluation of defense strategies by the United States and its allies. 1. The Soviet Union's command bunker at Yamantau Mountain. The Yamantau Mountain complex, situated in the Ural Mountains, is one of the most secretive and fortified military installations in the world. Constructed during the Cold War, it was intended to serve as a command center and nuclear bunker for the Soviet leadership in the event of a nuclear war. Spanning over 3,000 square kilometers, the facility is believed to have been designed to withstand nuclear strikes and house key military and government officials. This massive underground complex has raised concerns among Western intelligence agencies similar to those regarding China's planned military command center. 2. The U.S. Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Located in Colorado, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex is a military installation that serves as a command center for the North American Aerospace Defense Command (NORAD). Built during the Cold War, the complex is designed to withstand a nuclear attack, featuring massive granite walls and advanced technology to monitor and defend against aerial threats. As tensions rose during the Cold War, the facility's strategic importance grew, echoing current concerns surrounding China's military expansions and the geopolitical landscape. 3. The Global Operations Center at Peterson Air Force Base. Peterson Air Force Base in Colorado Springs, Colorado is home to the U.S. Space Command and has undergone numerous expansions to enhance its capabilities. The facility serves as a command and control center for military operations across the globe and has been critical in coordinating responses to international crises. Its ongoing developments and strategic significance can be compared to China's new military command center, as both aim to enhance operational readiness and military effectiveness in an increasingly volatile global environment. Future outlook: predictions for China's military command center expansion. As of early 2025, reports indicate that China is constructing a military command center that aims to be 10 times larger than the Pentagon, with implications that stretch far beyond its sheer size. This ambitious project, described as potentially a doomsday command center, reflects a strategic pivot in China's military posture and could reshape the dynamics of global military power in the coming years. Here are several predictions regarding the future implications of this strategic expansion. 1. Increased military readiness and capability. The establishment of this massive command center is likely to enhance China's military readiness significantly. With a focus on advanced nuclear capabilities and integrated military operations, China will likely continue to modernize its armed forces. This could lead to an accelerated arms race in the Asia-Pacific region as neighboring countries and the U.S. react to the heightened threat perception posed by a more robust Chinese military. 2. Rising geopolitical tensions. The command center's construction could exacerbate existing tensions, particularly regarding Taiwan. Analysts predict that this facility is part of a broader strategy to prepare for potential conflict over Taiwan by 2027. As China demonstrates its military ambitions, regional adversaries may bolster their defenses, leading to an increasingly militarized environment in East Asia. 3. Shifts in global military alliances. The perception of a more aggressive China could lead to shifts in global alliances. Nations that feel threatened by China's military expansion may seek closer ties with the United States and other Western allies. This could result in new defense agreements, joint military exercises, and enhanced intelligence sharing arrangements among nations concerned about regional stability. 4. Technological advancements in warfare. China's focus on developing a state-of-the-art command center suggests an investment in advanced military technologies including cyber capabilities, artificial intelligence, and missile defense systems. The integration of these technologies into military strategy may redefine modern warfare, prompting other nations to innovate and adapt in response to China's advancements. 5. Potential for conflict escalation. If tensions continue to rise, the risk of miscalculation in military confrontations could increase. The command center may facilitate rapid military decision-making, but it could also lead to swift escalations if there is a misunderstanding or miscommunication during a crisis. This potential for conflict underscores the need for effective communication channels between rival powers. 6. Increased focus on civil-military integration. As China builds its military capabilities, there may be a push for greater integration between civilian and military sectors. This could manifest in dual-use technologies that serve both military and civilian purposes, enhancing China's overall resilience and efficiency in resource allocation. 7. Global military balance shift. The sheer scale of the Beijing Military City and its intended capabilities may contribute to a shift in the global balance of military power. The U.S. and its allies may need to reassess their military strategies, potentially increasing military presence in the Indo-Pacific region to counterbalance China's growing influence. 8. International response and diplomacy. In light of China's military expansion, there may be a renewed focus on diplomatic efforts to mitigate tensions. The international community may seek to engage China in dialogues about military transparency, arms control, and conflict prevention to avoid a spiraling arms race or open conflict. In conclusion, the construction of a military command center of such magnitude signifies a pivotal moment in China's military strategy, with far-reaching implications for regional and global security. The potential for increased military readiness, rising geopolitical tensions, and shifts in global alliances suggests that the coming years will be critical in shaping the future of international relations and military dynamics. The strategic choices made by China and its adversaries in response to this development will likely define the security landscape of the Asia-Pacific region and beyond for years to come.